Reporter Govan Whittles is also standing by at the Union Buildings and, of course, just to give us some feedback there. Well, of course, the report is, fundamentally and irretrievably flawed, this according to the President, Govan.
Indeed, he says that that's what they picked up on their reading of the report, and President Cyril Ramaphosa also saying that he's consulted extensively with his legal team regarding what he perceives to be irretrievable and fundamental flaws in the report. But just a few other important points that he made there, saying that he is determined to continue what he calls the cleanup of the state, mentioning key institutions which he says the government under his leadership has strengthened and repositioned and essentially restored their credibility. But of course, President also, while referring to the other presidential campaigns of the candidates who were vying to be ANC president, saying that at some point in time the ANC will discuss the matter of campaign finances, saying that after the 2017 Nasrec conference they agreed that campaigning had never taken place in such a fashion within the party, and that there was a need to discuss the financing of those campaigns. So that meeting hasn't happened yet. But of course now it all shifts to the courts for that urgent review, judicial review of the Public Protector's report, which the President says he wants to happen as soon as possible to avoid the matter distracting the government from the important work that it's doing. So he also says that this would also reassure the public, if the review happened urgently, that he is fit to continue in his position. The President's also saying that he will not be detracted from the work he has to do as President, and even when questioned about the so-called fight back by the benefactors of state capture, President repeating his message as ANC President and calling for unity, saying it would be better if all of the ANC officials and everyone in the ANC was in the same kraal, saying that they should be working together, not against each other. Those were just some of the main takeaway points, but of course the President didn't really go into any of the details of the findings of Mkhwebane's report, and didn't discuss some of the points he raised in his official response to her, which of course was published by the presidency.
All right then, Govan Whittles, thank you so much for that update.